Hey guys, how's it going? Kevin Cleary here with a quick first impressions video for you on a couple of Civivis. Now, these are kind of ordered to go together, although they were not ordered at the same time. So let me give you a little bit of a background. I've been wanting a Civivi Dogma for a while, and Justin over at White Mountain Knives had these kind of cool looking fancy ones in stock with the blackened 9CR Damascus and the layered G10 carbon fiber handle. So I went ahead and ordered that, and having ordered it, I was thinking about it for a couple days and I was like, you know what? I don't know if it's going to be big enough for me to enjoy. And so I'd like a larger alternative. And so I went back to Justin and asked him for a shredder, which to me anyway is at least reminiscent in terms of design. It's not quite exactly the same, but close enough that I felt like, if I really love this but want something larger, this would be a viable alternative. And I think that's true. I think having now handled them, I do think that holds up. So maybe if you're like me and you like something a little larger and you love the Dogma, the shredder might be a good option for you. Let me do a quick rundown on materials and features, and then we'll get into size and weight, and I'll give you my initial thoughts about this. By the way, as of the recording of this, Justin did have both of these in stock, so if you want to save yourself some money, you can go over there, use my discount code SHARPSTUFF, and pick one up for yourself. By the way, I'd also love to know, what are your thoughts about these two knives? Do you think they're comparable? Am I completely out to lunch? And which one do you like better? All right, are you someone that leans toward the smaller end, or would you like something a little bit bigger like the shredder? And in terms of the materials and that comparison as well, I'd love to hear your thoughts. So let me give you a quick rundown here. Like I was saying, up front, we have this 9CR Damascus on the Dogma, which I do really like. Hollow grind, a very deep hollow grind, great little fuller here. And this fuller does work well to Spidey flick the blade open. Big finger choil, which I love. Moving past the blade, we've got ceramic bearings here, stainless steel liner lock. I mean, typical Civivi stuff from sort of here down, I guess. The handle material is layered G10 and carbon fiber, which I do think looks pretty cool. G10 backspacer with an incorporated lanyard hole and a deep carry clip, which is reversible to left or right side tip-up carry. So that's the Dogma. Let me put that one down and I'll give you a look at the shredder. We've got a D2 blade with a satin finish. Again, very nice deep hollow grind. Instead of the fuller, we've got the opening hole and a bit of a thumb ramp here. Still a nice top swedge. That's common to both of them. I guess I should have mentioned that. Still got that nice finger choil, and I do love the finger choils on both of these. Instead of the fancy stuff, we've got just plain layered G10 red and black, which I do think looks pretty cool. Again, deep carry pocket clip, G10 backspacer. Now the lanyard hole is incorporated here, and I do like this option a little bit better than this one. Milled out, you can see, to save weight. All right, and they did a really good job on that. I will say one of the things that strikes me about this knife right off the bat is for its size, this is pretty lightweight, only 3.7 ounces for a knife that's over 8.5 inches. And I guess we should hit the specs next. All right, so the Dogma is going to be 7 3/4 inches, 3.5 inches on the blade, 4 1/4 inch handle, 3 5/8 inches of grip area, and 3.1 ounces. The shredder is 8 9/16 overall, so more than 8.5 inches, 3 3/4 inch blade, all right, 4 13/16 on the handle length, so that's this length here, and 4 inches of grip area, all weighing in at only 3.7 ounces. So that's a quick rundown on these two knives. I'm pretty impressed right out of the gate with both of them. I will say I'm pretty happy with the size to weight ratio on the shredder, as well as the blade to handle ratio. Both I think are pretty darn impressive. The Dogma, what stands out to me on that knife is it's not a huge knife at 7 3/4 inches, but you get a full 3.5 inch blade. I mean, we're subtracting a little bit for that finger choil there, but this doesn't feel to me like a small knife. It feels like I've got enough real estate that I could get some work done. And so now, by the way, I guess I wouldn't consider either one of these heavy duty, hard use sort of knives. They're both really, really nice EDC options though, depending on whether you like something a little smaller or a little larger. So there you go. Those are my thoughts about these two right out of the gate. I have to say, before handling either of these two, I would have said the Backlash was my favorite Civivi. I don't know. These two are both really, really well done. They share all of the same traits that I liked about the Backlash, but both of them can have that Spidey flick option, which I do like a little bit better. I just love, I've gotten to where I really, really look for that option in knives these days. That's about my favorite way to deploy a knife lately. So there you go, guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Those are my thoughts. And as I say, I think you can still go over to White Mountain Knives and pick these two up and save yourself 10% off using my discount code. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll talk to you soon.